You want to go home? That wasn't looking like you wanted to dance.
She doesn't want me there, so what's the point of me?
She seems like a good teacher.
No.
Your kid thought she was too good to be in there.
Dance isn't worth it.
I don't want to go. I don't want to do it anymore.
Everyone's replaceable.
It's the night before a competition, and Chloe needs sleep. She's been going from 6:30 in the morning until 9:30 at night.
It'll all get done.
Yeah, come on, guys.
When?
Come on.
We're gonna have to not sleep on the bus.
Like, this little baby's been out since who knows what time this morning, and
She's fine.
no, she's not. She needs to go home and eat dinner. But not just that, I need to go home.
Christy's telling me she's concerned about Chloe. She's concerned about the new music and her performance this weekend, that she wants to leave early. What do you want to do?
I have to get ready for the morning tomorrow
And you have a ton of homework.
and ton of homework, and I have to go to bed early.
You want to leave? Leave.
I feel like I just need a break sometimes, and she's pushing me to an upper level that I didn't know I should be at yet. But I feel like I should take the challenge.
Up through your shoulders. More turn on in the passe. Easy. Do that again. Stand up. Paige's solo is primarily jazz with a few gymnastic tumbling passes. Those are good feet. Good.
This is my first time doing a solo, and I'm really scared because I'm gonna be out on stage all by myself.
Get in 4 starch. Good girl.
It's scarier when you're alone because if you mess up on stage, you don't really have anyone to look at or anything.
I mean, I don't even have music yet. Every day this week, I checked in to see if Paige's music was cut. It was the night before the competition, and Paige still hadn't heard her music.
When I'm backstage, I'm really nervous because I'm scared I'm gonna forget my dance before I go on. And it makes me forget it more if I really get rushed up about it.
For Paige to learn a solo and perform it in 2 days, that makes me nervous for her. But hopefully she just goes out there and uses her personality and charms the judges.
Make you do a double take. While we are the way we are is a mystery. I'm so undercover, you can't see the half of me. It's time to check.
Paige was like a deer in the headlights. That hasn't happened to me in 25 years. I was sick to my stomach. It's humiliating.
Give her a nice round of applause. Make her feel very comfortable.
There's no excuse. You should remain on stage and continue dancing. It was humiliating for me as a teacher, number one. And number two, she should be humiliated.
Don't be sad. You looked beautiful for what you did too.
I know I did.
Yes, you
I
did.
even missed my tuck.
You were perfect. Don't worry about it, Paige. It's a dance. Who cares?
So what is my song?
I know, but it's not your fault that it was messed up. Right? Don't you agree with me? You got your music last night at what, 8:30? And went home and went to bed and were expected to rush in here and compete it.
Go.
You want to go home? No, we can't go home. Don't cry, Paige. Just calm down. Okay?
The minis are back, but not all of them. I think they cracked under pressure and left. As luck would have it, there is another crazy mother with 3 daughters. She thinks they would be the perfect fit for my team. I'll give her kids a shot at an audition. Of course I will.
Hi, I'm Holly.
Jeannie, nice to meet you.
So are you taking class here?
Well, Abby called and she wanted us to come visit.
1, 2. Kaylee, our arms are here. You're doing it wrong every time.
What's that face with that one?
She's rolling her eyes and stuff. You better tell her to stop because she's gonna get in trouble. She's making herself look like a brat.
She's taking off her jacket.
Oh, I love this. I'm gonna watch this unfold. I'm just like speechless. Your daughter doesn't want to wear the jacket.
She's just hot with the jacket.
Look at her. Look, she's just standing there. She's not even doing anything.
She's supposed to be the new leader. She's the oldest one, and this is not something that I want my 6-year-old looking up to.
Do you need like a mother-daughter moment with her, maybe? To just check in?
So how's it going? Are you having fun? No. Not? The other mothers that are sitting over there said that they didn't think that you were trying hard or cared.
Well, what 11-year-old would be happy that they're doing a monster dance? I've never done a dance this cheesy for some reason.
You could tell that she thinks she's better than everybody else, and that's a problem.
I'm dancing with 6-year-olds.
Sometimes you have to wear things or do things you don't actually like, but you play the part.
If she doesn't get her bad attitude in check, then we're in really big trouble.
Wow.
We really came by to say that I had a discussion with the girls if they wanted to continue on and finish this week, and they said that they want to leave.
You should hashtag finish what you start. You don't pull them out and blame everybody else for your problems.
Am I the only person that's been to ALDC that has left?
It doesn't matter. It's what you're doing.
We're talking about Chloe.
You don't know the whole story. Don't go there.
Hi, girls. Why don't you guys go on in and stretch, okay? So, we'll let Jeannie tell you.
No, we've seen already. You've already have it all over social media. I'm so upset because it's the day before competition and now you're skipping out.
Bottom line is, she thought her kids were gonna be on the junior team. Your kid thought she was too good to be in there.
That's not true.
I saw her roll her eyes several times. You're nasty, snotty teaches your children to be a nasty, snotty too.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We don't want to stay. We don't like Abby.
Well, I hope she slapped out of you.
I want you to read what you put on social media.
We can't compete or give our skills to Abby if we witness bad behavior. We believe in setting.
Bad behavior? Do you realize how rude you are?
Abby.
You'll be hearing from my attorney. I have a lot of them. You could possibly be interfering with my livelihood. You're leaving now. Goodbye. I feel sorry for those 3 little girls. The oldest child truly has a wonderful gift, but she needs to know that you're not always going to do that level of difficulty when you're doing a show. It might be simple, easy peasy, and you have to do that equally well. I want kids who love what they're doing, and obviously these kids didn't, but I think their mother had a lot to do with that.
Take off of one foot. At rehearsal, I noticed Chloe's sort of not her regular self. I can see written all over her face that something's wrong. She just didn't have that same Chloe passion that she normally does. I know you're tired. I know this has been really long and hard on you. I do. I know.
Sometimes I just don't want to dance. I mean, I love dance. I just am tired and I need a break.
Chloe! I don't know what's going on with Chloe. She hasn't been rehearsing or performing with any enthusiasm or energy. She needs to pull it together. There's no more time for this woe is me.
So we're getting ready to compete in Tahoe, and to be honest, Chloe's feeling a little defeated right now. She had a lot of pressure put on her in Las Vegas, and I think, frankly, the whole comparison between her and Maddie is starting to wear on her, and it's not fair. Chloe is a different person and should be treated as such.
Competing next is number 1006, Another Season.
Watching Chloe do her solo, and she's doing an amazing job. She's really just nailing everything. And then we're getting to the end, and it was the last 8 count. She was frozen on stage, and Chloe reads like a book. She can't cover that up, and I'm sitting there, and I just wanted to run up and grab her and give her a hug and run her off stage, but you can't do that.
Hey, you want to make me cry? I was just upset and confused why I did that. I just cried.
We gotta go.
I feel like I'm dancing too much just because I never have time to hang out with my friends because they're always inviting me to do stuff, but I can never do it because of dance.
Let's go, Brooke.
And I feel like my mom really wants me to dance just because she doesn't want me to screw up and quit dance and be a cheerleader like she did.
Brooke! I am leaving.
I don't want to go.
Too bad. I'm concerned Brooke's gonna quit dance like I did when I was little, and I really don't want her to make the same mistakes I made. Brooke, I'm leaving without you.
I don't care.
Why don't you want to go? Because why?
It's boring.
Brooke reminds me a lot of myself when I was her age.
Casey and Claudia asked me to go to the mall, but I can't go because I have dance like always.
Do you think they became Junior Miss Dance from going to the mall?
No, they're cheerleaders.
I tried to explain to her when I quit dance, all I did was go out with my friends and we went to the mall and I got nothing out of it.
Let's not go to the competition.
I was talented, but I just didn't want to be as dedicated to it as Abby wanted me to. You committed to it, you have to go. So let's go. I think it's just the age. I think it's a teenager. I think once she gets over the hump of realizing there's nothing else really that exciting out there, I think she'll be fine.
Abby,
Yes.
I think we need to
What's
talk.
your son? What?
What's the problem with us?
She's an acro dancer.
She's not at the top of the pyramid for the week of an acro dance?
It's just because she's always brooding and miserable. That's not the Brooke I know. Brooke is kind of going through that junior high business that they all go through, and she really is an amazing acrobat, and I don't want her to lose that or give that up.
She's at the bottom of the pyramid, Abby. You mean to tell me Chloe is above her in the pyramid in the gymnastics? I mean, when does Brooke go on stage and not pull it off? She always always
Well,
does.
look at the video of the tap dance.
Well, she's not a tapper.
Yeah,
But
I
an
know.
acro dance?
Brooke used to be Abby's favorite. She had her front and center in every number, had her having 900 privates every week, and I think Abby burns you out.
The Brooke you know is now a teenager and is changing.
Well, you need to nip that in the bud because you don't want her to change.
Maybe she wants to do teenage things.
I don't think it's that easy. I've seen changes already, and it saddens me, Kelly. And,
What, am I gonna force her to come to class?
Yes, it's really hard to get through to them and say, but you have this gift. Don't throw it all away. I know you're very happy with your life. You have a wonderful house. You have a wonderful husband. You got a nice guy. But Kelly, think of what you could have been. You settled. You settled, and you're letting your kid do the same thing.
If my mom would have told me I had to come to dance class, I would have rebelled against it.
And Kelly was my student. She was gorgeous and worked really hard and was very dedicated up until about 12 or 13. And now the same thing's happening with Brooke, like mother, like daughter.
I mean, they're kids, Abby.
I know, but she's not. She's 13 years old.
Cheerleading, all of her friends from school cheer. So I think that's why Brooke wants to.
So you're gonna send her to cheerleading so she can shake her pom-poms for some boy to go to college for free? Brooke wants to be a professional performer. But the last time I checked, Cirque du Soleil doesn't hire cheerleaders.
Cheerleading trials are coming up.
When are the tryouts?
The same day as the competition.
You're like the lead in the dance. Do you realize she's going to kill us?
Brooke!
I don't think she's coming this weekend.
So she's out. You're making a decision for me and for everybody in this group. She knew when she was at the top of that pyramid, and this is where it's bad parenting, Kelly. She should have opened her mouth and said, Abby, let somebody else be at the top of the pyramid this week. That is a mature 13-year-old, not screwing everybody and stabbing them in the back.
But I don't think she's screwing any of them.
She's screwing me, I can feel it.
Today I'm trying out for cheerleading, and I'm kind of nervous.
Number 24, your jump.
24 maybe smiled once.
Okay. 24, can you call the chant for us?
Just to make sure she can talk.
Yell out your colors. Yell out your colors. Panthers blue and gold.
I made the cheer team. I'm so excited to get my uniform and pom-poms.
Alexa is definitely coming today because she's going to do Kalani's solo for this week. Alexa is Kalani's dance teacher from Arizona. We will be in Phoenix, and that is Kalani's hometown, and she's got everybody coming. So whether Abby says yes or no, then she's going to do the solo.
I just think Kira needs to be careful. You never know what you're going to get with Abby.
So Alexa's here. She's prepared to start the solo.
What music?
She picked it out. She found it.
Okay, well, I didn't approve that song, so.
Yeah. What's your story?
Just here to teach my student.
Sign my contract. She needs to be under me.
I don't feel comfortable signing the contract.
I cannot believe how disrespectful Kira is being to me right now. From day one, I have treated Kalani with the utmost respect. Kira, this is really gonna tarnish our friendship.
Nia, are you 13?
I'm 13.
Kenzie's 10. We're 12 exactly with her. Junior's 9 to 11.
This competition's teen division starts with age 12. Because of Kalani and Nia, they pull the average age up above 12. So if I pull one of them out, then we're back in the junior division where we belong. With Kalani, we were entered in 9 to 11 anyway, when we're clearly 12. It's basic math.
Oh, wait, she's not doing the group?
No.
Why is she not doing the group?
She pulls the age up.
So this is like punishment then, since Alexa did her solo, she's gonna be punished and be thrown out of the group?
Not at all.
If she doesn't dance in that group number, she won't be going back to California.
You're saying that this team is gonna dance teen, but she's not a teen, she's not a teen, she's not a teen, and she's not a teen. So they're not dancing teens.
This is her hometown. Her dad is flown in. She has like 40 people here to see her dance.
JoJo should not be dancing teen, just like Kalani should not be dancing junior, period.
We all warned Kira that Abby will have the last word. We need her in the group.
For your eyes. You look like you're marking. Counts. Develop A, body, feet.
It's not like Abby to bite her tongue. Alexa correcting and correcting and correcting Kalani. And Abby just kept her mouth closed.
She's freaking her out.
Abby, say it out loud. I see your face. Just say it.
What do you?
Kira suddenly wants my input now. There's no backpedaling. Remember, you left your studio for a reason.
Here is Kalani with The Investment.
This is the hour where solitude's found. You must quiet now.
I will stand by the decision I made with bringing in Alexa this week, because clearly Kalani danced like I know Kalani as a dancer.
And your highest scoring teen solo, the heavyweight belt champion of the world. Can we get the belt out here? This goes to entry number 23, The Investment from ALDC Dance Company.
Kalani won. Maybe it wasn't a bad thing bringing Alexa in. Maybe Kalani doesn't need Abby. They'll just go when you're respected. Let's go. We're done. Thank you.
This is all because you're not in this group, kids?
It's not fair to her to be giving up everything, come to her hometown, and be taken out of the group number. It's not fair. She's done. Completely.
Oh, don't say that.
No, she said it. She made the choice. She said it. She's not doing it.
Think about it.
She said it. At this point now, I'm just so sick and tired of the two-faced.
Abby, you want to treat my child like that? We'll go home and we'll get training. I really want you to think about it. I want it to be fun.
No, she doesn't want me there, so what's the point of being here?
That's like, I don't believe that
class every day.
she's
That's
saying
what I
that
deserve.
because she's mad at your
Oh, honey. I will not work that way. I won't.
I hate to see Kalani go. And that leaves a big hole in our group. Teen or not teen, Kalani is an asset to our group.
Chloe is doing a beautiful contemporary piece entitled Soaring. Will she soar, or will she continue to spiral downwards to be mediocre? Glide through fourth, go back. Glide through fourth into the attitude.
Watching Chloe rehearse her solo, it's apparent that she's not the same dancer she was. And it's not because of her technique. It's about her passion. And I want her to have that spunk and that fire, but she doesn't. That wasn't looking like you wanted to dance. It's gotta come from you, Chloe. I can't keep giving you the same pep talk over and over and over. I can't make you wanna dance. Whatever.
I guess I'm in a really tough situation right now because I don't really think that Miss Abby's expecting me to be Cameron, and that's really hard to go into a dance competition like with all this pressure on you and then everyone's working against you.
This is number 29, Soaring.
I'm soaring away. And when I'm older, brush off that shoulder. I took it over, all that was mine.
I love to watch Chloe on stage. She's a beautiful dancer, she has great technique, and I think Chloe should be really proud of herself because I think it would be so hard to hear just negative things all the time and go out there and rise to the occasion and dance your heart out.
In 5th place. Join me in congratulating Miss Chloe with act number 29, Soaring, from the Abby Lee Dance Company.
Abby didn't care if Cameron won nationals. She wanted Cameron to beat Chloe, and she didn't. And Abby can't stand to lose. Those 5 kids in there put your fat name on the map.
No.
You were no one before these kids.
Why do you say that?
Because you think putting a couple kids on Broadway makes you someone? And guess who made you a household name? Them. Take a hike. She has more class in her little finger at 13 than you have in that big fat body at 45. Gotta draw the line. Enough's enough. How low of a human being can she be? This isn't about dance. This is about human decency and how low can you go? And I don't think anybody's lower than Abby. You heard. As a mom, I can't sit by and watch this woman destroy my child anymore. She can't steal her passion. She can't steal her self-confidence. My line's been crossed. Dance isn't worth it.
I still want to dance, I still want to do this, but I don't want to do it with her anymore. My favorite part about dancing with the girls is that even if we lost or won, we were always a team and we always worked together. And we were just always there for each other, and we know how it felt.